The creative juices have been flowing, and today has been a good day, baby. I have spent a majority of my evening after work um, working on revamping this cover for part one, Jside, of my project, Cocoon. So, dropping the album in two parts, instead of A side and B side, it's J side and dollar side. And J side is more so about the ego self, the shadow self, and the raw emotion that can come out of just experiencing pain, betrayal, heartache, all of the things. And I did the full photo shoot and already had the covers for like the full album for a while. But since this process has been, processing and taking however, much time I need to take, the blessing in it is it's also giving me time to find different means of inspiration. So I'm going to show, not that the camera's going to do it any justice over the computer, but I'm going to show the original idea for the J side cover. Then I'm going to show what I ended up coming up with and tweaking. So, and this won't let me flip my camera. So, baby, I'm just going to do this. Okay. So this is the original. And although it's beautiful, it's beautifully done. I did notice, like, one of my friends who I showed this previously was like, it's hella sunlight, it's beaming, and it's very bright, which isn't a bad thing. And it's cohesive with the rest of the covers because they were all shot in the same environment. But when I think about it, I'm like, Jside isn't about brightness. Like, when I thought deeper about it, I was just like, Jside is about the shadow. It's about the depths, being in the depths of your shadow and like really feeling that intense range of emotions that comes from just like not being fully regulated, just raw emotion, the pain and heartache and betrayal and abandonment, like all of these things is Jside theme. So I'm like, this is a little bright for what I'm trying to convey conceptually. So I thought about the idea of doing something a little darker in black and white. And I had a photo shoot with one of my homies not too long ago, maybe 2 weeks ago or so. And one of the pictures, while we were doing the photo shoot, he took this picture. We played with this idea of like, I don't even know the best way to describe this, but it's like a motion effect, but with the camera, like without actually editing the picture. Like he did this effect with the camera and with my movement. And this was several pictures that came out this way. But this particular picture spoke to me and it really inspired me. And I was like, wait, I could see this as the cover for Jside. Like, this is fire. And then one of my other good homies gave me the idea of, okay, well, instead of just fully black and white, just add splashes of color. And most of the color that really came out in me, like editing this, was the blue hues, which blue is not only one of my favorite colors, but like a big theme within just my branding, period. Like, and then just like the splashes of color from my hair adornments and accessories. So I took that. I kept the original back cover, but I just, again, edited it and made it black and white and just made like the butterflies splashes of color. So obviously, again, the camera ain't gonna do this shit justice. Y'all just gonna have to see when it's out. But I'll show you what I ended up coming up with. And yeah. So yeah, that's what I ended up coming up with. And man, I was so into what I was doing. Plus I knew the camera wasn't going. I need to figure out how to record shit from my laptop. But I know the camera wasn't going to do this shit justice. So I couldn't get the whole process on film, but I just wanted to show y'all. But yeah, I got so into this. Like I was being so precise. I'm over here zooming in. Plus, mind you, my shit is a touchscreen. So I'm over here zooming in, making sure I'm like going around the lines and getting like, baby, look, we gonna pay attention to detail every time, okay? But this has been so fun to do. Like, I've really enjoyed it. My degree is in IT, and I had with the specialization in web and multimedia foundations. So Photoshop is something that I actively did in college, and it's like it feels really good to get back to those roots, so to speak. Because this is the aspect of IT that I've always had interest in. So yeah, the creative, like editing, graphics, stuff like that. So it's fine. And I even made, like, as you can see, I took the texture from here and applied it to the backgrounds of here. So it's not just, because it was just a blank black background. Like, this is initially what it looks like. And although that isn't bad, I just wanted to add a little texture and cohesion to the back cover as well. So hopefully you all saw that. If not, yeah, that's the before and after. But yeah, this shit has been fun. And I got a final mix from my engineer for Let Me Down today. The last song on Jside. So, just to come to completion with Jside has been really fun. Like, I was crying a little earlier, just like, babe, I'm an artist and I'm sensitive by my shit, but this has been dope. I've really enjoyed this, and I'm excited just that all the pieces are coming together. And we got about, even though Let Me Down is the last song on Jside, we still have about 2 more songs to finish. But we on the way, baby. We on the way. Praise God. I've been enjoying the process though. Like, I'm having fun with it. I'm taking my time with it. And I love when the creative juices just flow. So grateful for sure. I like spending my days doing things like this. Definitely. More of this. More creativity, more creation, more being immersed in things that make me feel good. Love it for me.